Welcome back to Marta from Sparta. Spring has sprung and we are back to recording outside, and it's very exciting dupe today. Actually, I'm not gonna call it dupe. We're gonna actually make our own Birkin bag, and it's super fun project. We're gonna do unboxing. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about everything, how much time it took me. We're gonna watch some nature, and as we speak, actually chickens are coming to say hello to you guys. So this video is collaboration with the Babylon leather bag. They reached out to me because we thought that our community is obviously perfect audience for them. And I thought, yeah, why not? Let me show you guys, because I didn't know about their existence. And I am very excited actually to try it, and maybe we all gonna like it or maybe we don't. We will see in a minute, because the only reason why I agreed to do this collaboration, because we love to do dupes, we love to save money, we love to have designers kind of looking or inspired clothes and bags which we're making ourselves. And this bag we actually gonna make ourselves. This is beginner friendly, it has video tutorial, and we're gonna have a discount code too. Without further ado, let's unbox it together. I didn't even look in the box yet. Trust me guys, I really want to. So I didn't try it, I didn't look into it. So let's unbox it together, let's see how it looks, and then let's investigate it together in community, and let's judge it as community if it's actually worth the money and worth the time, and how it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna swap the camera right now, and I'm gonna unbox it with you guys, and let's see what's in this amazing box, and let's see if our community will actually save money, save time, and have amazing Birkin dupe. I also wanted to add that this video is not sponsored. Babylon Leather contacted me and they asked me if as exchange for the bag, I'm gonna make a video review for them, and they let me choose the bag which suits my style and the bag which I'm gonna like the most. And if I like the bag, they provided me with a coupon code for my community. So this video is going to be honest review, and I'm gonna give you honest truth about the bag, even though the bag was a gift. But I am still planning to give you like an honest review. I don't want you to spend money on something which is not worth your time or money, in my opinion. Okay, camera check, so we're not gonna miss anything. So that's how you're gonna receive the bag. Everything gonna come in one box, and everything what you need to actually make this bag will be in this box. And you can check their website. I'm linking the website in the description below. They have a lot of different colors, they have a lot of different shapes, and different brands of bag you can work. I selected this specific bag because, as you guys know me already, I choose what fits my lifestyle, and I wanted to choose something which gonna be very timeless, which gonna always be very classy. Like, even if the bag charms were actually popular, they still are. I can do a lot of things to this bag and still have the bag. So let's look at it. Okay, it looks gorgeous. It comes in a pouch, as you guys see. I don't think I need to talk about it. And let's see what's in the bag. So I chose something which is called peacock blue. So I'm assuming that's all parts. That's a lot of hardware over here. Let's not get discouraged yet. It's a lot of parts for sure. but let's not get discouraged. I guess we're getting cute charm with it. It's actually very adorable. I'm not sure if they always come the same or they just come with specific bag, different one. I don't know about that. And I got matching scarf, probably to wrap it around the handle. Very cute. So I guess we're getting some accessories if we want to accessorize. And that's some thank you note. And we can collect some points, and that's their social media links. Enhancing the light. And as I mentioned, premium materials and patterns, hardware tools, DIY kits, and finished goods. One-step letter source. So we're getting all materials to create this specific bag. And again, I choose something which fits my lifestyle, but there's like a tons of different options over there. So let me show you the color I chose. And I'm gonna tell you if that looks like on the website. So yeah, I chose small. I don't like big bags, and I chose a peacock blue because I thought that it's gonna match my wardrobe and my lifestyle, and kind of like a blue goes with everything, kind of like a denim goes with everything. But again, this is me, and we're getting some specific hardware. And you hear in the back dogs playing, so I'm sorry for that, but we are outside. And we're getting matching thread. Obviously, all accessories for this specific. Everything has tiny holes, so you don't have to about water and poking your fingers. I don't see a needle yet, but we definitely have a protectors for our fingers. Oh, we have a needles. We have tons of needles. So I guess if you guys gonna break one, we have extra. And scissors. I apologize for the dogs again. They're very excited to be outside, and it's gorgeous weather. And here we go. That's the straps. So I'm just gonna collect garbage in one bag, so I'm not gonna confuse it. And that's a lot of different other parts. So I guess we're gonna see what those stuff are. I brought my computer, so I think there is somewhere a code where you can look how to make it. So I see you in the next clip, guys. Alrighty, once we know what's in the box, and I generally settle, and you know what's the easiest part about it is that I basically have everything I need in one box. So if I gonna travel, if I'm going anywhere, I'm gonna throw everything in this pouch for now, everything, and I have everything what I need, and I don't have to think about what else I need to do this bag. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna record the time I'm working on it. And I purchased small bag. I'm gonna link the bag which I purchased in description below in case you guys want to get exactly same bag I did. And I'm gonna like kind of keep a record how much time I'm spending on it. And obviously I am handy, so I think because direction says it's beginners friendly, it should be fairly easy to do. And again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I really like that there are already holes in there. So you know, like sometimes poking through the letter, it's really hard. So this is already pre-cut, everything is done. And even we have a screwdriver for our hardware. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna pause the camera. I'm gonna scan the code for the tutorial, send the link to the tutorial to my computer so I can record at the same time, but watch the tutorial with you and make a bag. And I'm gonna start again recording my time, how much time it takes me without distractions. Every time I'm gonna have distraction, I will pause the time and I'm gonna start to record again, and I'm gonna give you real time how much time it took me. I love how close the thread is matching the bag, and I'm actually super excited about it. So without the further ado, we know enough. Let's get started. Okay, once you scan the code, it takes you to their YouTube channel, and as I said, they have a lot of bags, and I chose this one. You can choose the color of the hardware. You can customize this bag as much as you want to. So we basically, if you choose the same bag as I did, it's gonna take you're gonna look at Kelly bag. So we basically making dupe of Birkin bag, and that's gonna be Kelly style. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna first watch the whole video so I have general idea what I'm doing, and then if I need to, I will actually rewatch it step by step. But it seems like it's pretty straightforward process. But yeah, let me watch the video and we're gonna start from there. Okay, I watched the video and it seems like we're gonna be working with 2 needles, and there's very good clear directions on the video. So I'm gonna start working on it, and I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. I'm gonna get my book going. I'm gonna enjoy the weather. I have my coffee here and I'm just very excited to make this bag. So I can't wait to get started. I would never be able to afford the bag like this. Neither or I would like to spend this much money on the bag, if you know what I mean. I love to have nice stuff, but there is some kind of limit to me, but this is me. So I am really excited to have Hermes bag, which I'm gonna make myself. So let's get started, and I'm gonna start to actually record my time. So I just started the bag, and I did do the opening and I do everything. I looked at the pieces, but obviously when I was looking at the pieces, you have no clue what's the difference between the bags are. And this is actually my tip right now. I got the small bag because, as I said before, I don't like big bags. And I watched tutorials separately, right? So now when I open the tutorial, there is a lot of steps in the beginning which small bag doesn't have. So I am keep skipping until I see which is something relevant to my bag and something which I have, because it seems like I don't have a lot of pieces, or I don't have a lot of holes, which the bag which she's showing on the tutorial have. So I think it's based on the size of the bag. So if you buy the large bag, I think that's how you're gonna follow tutorial. If you're gonna buy the small bag like I did, you have less stitching to do and less sewing to do, because I had to skip multiple steps they already did for the big bag in order to start actually and follow the girl on the tutorial. So it's been 20 minutes now, guys, and I'm trying to figure it out. Where are we at? Okay, I am still working on this middle piece because that was the first piece actually I should do when I had a small bag. And they tell you how much to measure the thread every time to have enough for each piece. And I did one side and I was short with a thread, and I'm doing this side and I'm still short with a thread. So I I think I totally understand what it means. Measure 3 times or 4 times or 5 times of the length of specific piece of the bag. And every time I did this, I am still short with the thread. So just giving you a heads up. Maybe you should add a little bit extra, that what they say. And I am following their design. I'm following their stitches. So I am not really clear what is not what's going wrong here, and both sides I'm ending up being just a tiny bit short. So if you guys gonna do that, I would just suggest add a little bit extra. And I didn't use that much yet because I am obviously following directions, so I'm gonna tell you at the end of the project if actually you're gonna have enough thread overall to add a little bit extra for what they say. And they give you needles, like extra needles, and I am pretty stationary here. So another thing which I'm gonna say, I already lost one needle. So don't worry, they give you plenty of extra, but I already lost one. So overall it's going very smooth, and I was thinking that I'm gonna record my thoughts as we go because later I might forget. Give yourself a little bit extra because I don't know why I am keep getting shorter, short and short, and I'm gonna be short like tiny bit. I still will. So maybe I am not tightening it up pretty hard. Maybe I should pull a little bit harder, but just general feedback of mine. I am getting short exactly same amount on both sides. As we're going through the next step, which I finished this and I finished the key, as what I noticed on top of that, a small bag doesn't have few steps which big bag has. It's same kind of situation with the straps. Now we are right on this step when we attaching some kind of like a side straps. And if I think she's showing the big bag, she doesn't say what size of her bag is. But first of all, my strap looks different, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing with that specific hole, number one, because the other strap which she's showing on the video has 2 holes over here. Number two, they said that they have some type of marker holes on the strap over here. I don't see any marker holes which are bigger on the smaller bag. So I think that if you guys buying a smaller bag like I did, the whole process is more challenging and more figuring out, because all these markers which are done on the bigger bag, they are not on the smaller bag strap. So now I have no clue where I'm supposed to stop. I'm gonna probably have to measure and count the holes myself over here and figure out which marker holes on her bag are the markers hole on my bag, and how I supposed to approach double. She has 2 holes and I have only 1 hole on each, so I should skip it through this part or should go through this hole. Not sure how it's supposed to be done. I mean, It's not that hard to figure out. It's just a little bit annoying because at this point I'm gonna have to just put it on my bag and try to like test it out and mark it with my markers, which are my marker holes. So generally smaller bag, you pay less money, but you also have more figure out to do because the video is only walking you through the big bag. You don't have a pocket, inside pocket, as I noticed that there is inside pocket in the big bag. So this small bag doesn't have inside pocket as well. So it's different. I'm not saying it's worse. It's just I'm saying that because it's a smaller bag, there is less instructions. You have to figure out a little bit more. There is not as many markers on this pattern like it is on the big pattern. And last but not least, it's more figuring out for the smaller bag. So I'm just gonna see on the other videos if they have actually a smaller Kelly bag, which I'm supposed to follow the videos. Maybe I'm so silly I didn't look at it. I just look at the Hermes uh, uh, Hermes Kelly bag, but that's where the link took me. So I'm gonna go back and see if I am maybe just making all the process harder for myself, and maybe there is like special instructions or different instructions for the small size of Hermes Kelly bag. Because I cannot find, as I told you guys, directions for the small Kelly bag, I'm watching the directions for the big bag, and obviously there is more going on over there than over here. But I went to the end and they suggest to attach the feet at the end when whole bag is stitched together. What I recommend to do, attach the feet before you actually stitch your bag and sides together. I think it's easier. As you see, I'm gonna put a cap on it to protect it. I think it's easier to have the bag fully open just like this and be able to easily reach and just use the hardware which was provided and just screw the feet. I think especially in the case of the very small bag like mine, it would be extremely challenging to reach through the top and try to attach those feet. I rather do it now when the bag is fully open and attach them and be done with it, and I don't have to juggle anything anymore, than when the bag is put together. And I'm assuming that these rubber caps are to protect the feet. So if you worry that you're gonna scratch your hardware during the rest of the work, just put the cap back on. And and it's not gonna scratch it. It's gonna be safe and secured, and you're not gonna have to hassle when the bag is closed. So I'm not sure why according to directions, you put the feet at the end. It doesn't make sense to me because they're not in your way to anything. They not gonna bother you to to do anything else. So I am doing this because I think it's gonna be much easier in case my bag, because my bag is smaller. When you're buying the big bag, I'm assuming that it's also easier to reach inside and do that, but it's also annoying. So these cups come with like this super cute like rubber feet, which you can protect them from being scratched. So why not attaching them now when the bag is fully open and you have very easy access to everything? This video retouching situation, guys. It's always different. This video spring noises are so stimulating and they just keep looking around and they just cannot fall asleep. We just did a big walk. Oh, Leo giving up slowly. He's falling asleep standing. That's so funny. And he gave up. Oh, another noise. Boys are coming with me to check if the Coco, I'm sorry, laid the eggy. Let's go check. Oh, and there we go. And there is an eggy. We're collecting them for Sunday. Overall, I really enjoyed the experience. I took my time making this bag. I'm very proud. This is the first time which I'm gonna actually wear the bag, and I made the bag. This project is super beginner friendly. Newbies can nail this bag making project with zero hassle. The kit uses premium top grain and full grain cowhide, generally durable leather. I'm not an expert with the leather, but it smells and feels great. Hopefully it's gonna last really long. Every kit comes with a step-by-step tutorial video, plus the brand offers fast online support whenever you need help. The kit has everything you need to craft a gorgeous leather bag: pre-cut leather pieces, hardware, straps, thread, and full tool set. No extra supplies are required. I found that all punched holes in a kit that are perfectly aligned. I didn't need to protect my fingers. Everything was very easy. Everything aligned perfectly. I was very happy with this collaboration. And I think I'm gonna purchase myself one more bag from them, and I have super fun upscale idea with one more bag, but I need the bag in a little bit lighter color, and I don't want to tell you guys what I'm gonna make yet or what I'm gonna do with a different Babylon bag, but I have super fun idea in my head. Once I had experience with this one, now I can plan something else using another bag and another model of their bags. And I'm gonna use the bigger bag this time because I'm gonna need space for something, you know. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you guys learned something. Let me know in the comments below what do you think generally about this type of project. If you're interested in making your own bag, and check their website. They have a lot of different bags. You do not have to do exactly same bag I did. I choose the color, style, and size which fits my lifestyle the most. And if you like my bag, I'm linking my bag in description below so you can get exactly same bag. And thank you so much for spending Sunday with me. I'm gonna see you next week.